wanasema maneno ya kuchoma ni tisho kwa amani.
Tumetoka mbali, tumepata shida, sasa wananchi kusema ukweli tuna nafuu.
Twaomba wanasiasa msiturudishe kwenye hali ya shida.
Ewe Mungu wetu tusaidie, ili nchi yetu iwe na amani.
As I walked into the United Nations building, I saw a plaque at the door in the wall, which is there until now. And the plaque says about the Lord, and he shall judge among many nations. And they will beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not raise up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 4. That verse still there, Your Excellency, until today at the door of the United Nations. Nation should not raise up sword against nation, and that's why the League of the Nations was created in 1945. And for the last 71 years, the League of Nations is changed to become the United Nations. In 71 years, the theme was no more war, no more difficulties, no more suffering. I am an Archbishop that has been in 140 countries of the world.
Mesdames et messieurs, je suis venu ici pour m'entretenir avec les dirigeants du Burundi, y compris son Excellence, Monsieur le Président Nkurunziza, et voir avec eux comment consolider et parfaire notre partenariat afin d'apporter des solutions aux problèmes auxquels se heurte le pays. Dans le prolongement de l'accord d'Arusha et de l'accord global de cessez-le-feu, tous les Burundais, amis comme ennemis, doivent unir leurs forces et amorcer un dialogue franc, sincère et inclusif sur l'avenir du pays. Selon un proverbe en Kirundi, Pigiye Inama, Pigira Inama. Le dialogue invite la bénédiction. Que ces mots empreints de sagesse guident tous les Burundais vers la fin de la violence elle leur apporte la paix véritable et le développement. L'Organisation des Nations Unies se tient aux côtés du Burundi dans cette quête.
Mr. Secretary General, we will at this very moment present you with a gift as a souvenir from Burundi. Like I said, we have a few elements that we believe are unifiers, and I believe the drums are part of that group. So without much ado, I'd like to ask my protocol to come with a token. And of course, you also have a chance to have some taste of our own tea and coffee, which of course, without too much propaganda, are the best in the world.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a small gift I'm giving to Foreign Minister. This is a clock of the United Nations with the United Nations logo here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That means I will be on time at all my meetings.
I really thank you, Archbishop, for your very kind words, blessing, with your spiritual guidance, spiritual sermon for the United Nations and for me as the Secretary General. I will do my best. United Nations will do our best. We are conscious that even after 70 years of United Nations founding, which we celebrated last year, we know that we are very much conscious of our weakness and our strength. But there is a tendency that people look at only weaknesses. For strength, whatever United Nations has achieved or delivered, they just take it for granted. United Nations should and must do it, so that's fine. But whenever there's a small things, then they have been quite critical. As a Secretary General, I'm very conscious. Maybe, as you said, I may be one of many men who was born with less intelligent brain. Now that you're saying God has created men with a lesser intelligent brain than women, I think it's a good time that for me, that I just step down as a Secretary General, maybe pass this torch to a much more intelligent brain, the person who has a much intelligent brain, a woman, that I leave it to the member state of the United Nations. At the same time, maybe after 2,000 years of this papal leadership in Catholic, I don't know whether you have ever thought of having woman pope or women. I don't know how long it will take. This is just a joke, not representing the official views of the United Nations. This is my personal, very personal views of Ban Ki-moon, not even Secretary General. I'm very humbled to have served as a Secretary General of this great organization. As I have 10 more months to go as a Secretary General, I can assure you that I will do my best until the very last moment of my mandate for peace and security and human rights. And that's why I'm here. We are concerned, frankly speaking, about what has been happening in this beautiful country. Good people, kind, peace-loving people, but somehow people have been fighting on a very narrow personal perspective, personal interest. This we have to really overcome. I've been urging world leaders that please look at the broader global vision rather than looking at the small and narrow perspectives. Then it's only natural that we have so many problems. I'm very much grateful for what President Nkurunziza is going through and has already taken some benevolent, magnanimous and generous actions respecting human dignity and allowing civil society and political leaders, whether you belong to ruling party or opposition party, that's one country, that's Burundi. There is no opposition, no ruling party. There is no president, no people. They are the people of Burundi. There's just one Burundi, one people. I'm going to discuss this matter with the President Nkurunziza and this evening with the Foreign Minister. But I sincerely hope that the whole world will be united in helping this country so that the whole people will enjoy peace, stability, development, and human dignity. Let's work together to make this world better for all. I thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
cyane kuri no munsi rero twaganira ibitari bike ubwame twanze gushima ingingo baje barafata mu ishirahamwe mpuzamakungu ONU, ingingo nziza zituma abarundi dufata imurongo wumviriwe n'abantu bose kandi utahuritse uko ingingo zaje zarafatwa muri ingingo y'inama ijije umutekano y'ishirahamwe mpuzamakungu ONU. Twasanze ari ingingo nziza zibereye kandi zitahurika zijanye n'ukuri mu gihugu cyacu Burundi. Atwashimikiye cyane cyane ku ngingo yafashwe igira ibihumbi 2028 yafashije cyane kugira ngo abandi bose batahure yuko mu Burundi duteza kubandanya twubaka igihugu cyacu cy'u Burundi nk'igihugu cubashwe cikukiye kandi cubahirijwe n'imbibe zacu. Twaganira ibitari bike rero uko tusanzwe tuganira musanze muzi kwishira mpuzamakungu turakorana n'u Burundi nigo kimwe kiri mu ishirahamwe mpuzamakungu ONU turakorana, hari ivyo dufashanya bakadufasha natwe tugafasha mu ishirahamwe mpuzamakungu ONU. Atashaka kubamenyesha yuko kugarukana amahoro umutekano tubikora mu bindi bihugu ari nko muri Somalia, muri Republika Centrafrica, muri za Cote d'Ivoire, muri za Sudan n'ahandi tubikora twisunze iyo migenderanire. Hanyuma kandi hari n'ibindi dufashanya mu bijanye no mu bisata bitandukanye.
Je suis très heureux d'être ici à Bujumbura. Je viens juste de m'entretenir avec son Excellence le Président Pierre Nkurunziza. Nos discussions ont été sincères et productives. Je me trouve au Burundi au moment où le pays est en crise. Nous ne pouvons pas nous permettre de le voir ressomber. Avec le président, nous avons évoqué les problèmes que connaît son pays. Nous avons aussi parlé de ce que l'Organisation des Nations Unies était prête à faire pour lui, apporter son aide et appuyer ses efforts dans le cadre d'un partenariat renforcé. Nous avons aussi abordé les moyens qu'elle pouvait mettre en œuvre à cette fin. La société burundaise s'en trouve ébranlée et plus de 240 000 personnes sont parties chercher refuge à l'étranger. Bien sûr, la crise a également de graves incidences socio-économiques sur une population déjà appauvrie et vulnérable. L'Organisation des Nations Unies fait tout son possible pour faciliter un règlement pacifique de la crise. Ladies and gentlemen, political unrest, violence, impunity and instability have profound humanitarian consequences. We must shift from focus on crisis response to a culture of early action, preventive diplomacy. That is one of the main reasons I am in Burundi today, and it is one of the main calls to action when I'm convening world leaders at the World Humanitarian Summit in Istanbul in May 2016. I was last in Burundi in June 2010, only weeks before the general elections. I spoke about the peace dividends of the Arusha Agreement and the global ceasefire agreement. Those accords put Burundi on a path to economic recovery and national reconciliation. The effort that ended the civil war hinged on the willingness of former battlefield enemies to sit at the same table and become partners in Burundi's common future. At my invitation last evening, representatives of the political actors from both the government ruling party and opposition party sat down together to discuss the future of the country. Nothing prevents from continuing on this course. I was very much encouraged that the political leaders, whether they are sitting in government ruling party or opposition, they promised that they will engage in inclusive dialogue. This is what President Nkurunziza also confirmed, that he will be engaging in inclusive dialogue. Burundi's political leaders must be willing to summon the courage and confidence that will make a credible political process possible and ensure that people of this beautiful nation can once again live in peace and enjoy human rights. I welcome the decision by His Excellency President Nkurunziza to withdraw some media bans, cancel the arrest warrants, and release detainees as goodwill gesture. President Nkurunziza told me this morning that he will release at least 12,000 detainees and take other measures. I have asked him, and while I welcome these generous support measures, but I would expect that more measures, additional measures should be taken. This is an encouraging step. I hope, again, additional measures will be taken. My special advisor, Mr. Jamal Benoma, has deployed his team in Burundi. They are working with the government to support a credible and inclusive political dialogue and advise the authorities on addressing security concerns. I have full confidence and trust in Mr. Benoma, and I hope that Burundian government will work closely with him. Mesdames et messieurs, il en va de l'avenir du Burundi. Il faudra toute la détermination collective de tous les Burundais et de leurs partenaires régionaux et internationaux pour remettre le pays sur la voie de la paix, du développement et de la réconciliation. Telle est l'aspiration du peuple burundais, tel est le futur qu'il mérite. Il n'y a pas de temps à perdre. Merci. Thank you very much.
Mama.